All right, so I have those examples written down here on the board. The first one we're going to do is carbon trioxide. So the carbon is our first element because that's the first word in the name. Oxide means that we are dealing with oxygen. And then the tri is the prefix for 3. So that's what that looks like there. CH4. So this one we're going to name. We name the first element, which is carbon. Now H is hydrogen, and when we write its name, it would be hydride. And because there are 4 of them, we need a prefix. So the prefix for 4 is tetra. The next one here is oxygen difluoride. So we start with oxygen. Fluorine, or fluoride is fluorine, so that's F. And then di is the prefix meaning 2. So that would be OF2. And then PS5, we start with the P. The P is phosphorus. The S is sulfur. So the ending for that, or the name for that, would be sulfide. And then because there are 5 of them, the prefix for that is penta. So it would be phosphorus pentasulfide. So there are the examples there. One other thing to note is that for covalent bonds, if your first element has a number there, so say this was P2S5, we need to do the prefix for the first name as well. So if we just take this one for example, this would become diphosphorus pentasulfide. So we need to do the prefixes for covalent bonds. Now I'm going to do some examples of ionic bonding names. Probably also going to be in this video, so let's take a look. Alright, so when we're talking about ionic compounds, remember an ionic is a bond between a metal and a non-metal. So when we're naming those, we just start with the name of the metal, and then we write the name of the non-metal, ending in "ide." So it's the same basically as the covalent bonds, we just don't have to worry about prefixes for ionic. So if I took NaCl, seems to always be my example, Na is sodium, Cl is chlorine, and we just changed the ending to chloride. Another example, if we took MgS, Mg is magnesium, S is sulfur, so we just change it to sulfide. One more example. Let's go with Li3N. So Li is lithium. We don't have to put a prefix for that because it is an ionic bond. N is nitrogen, so we just change the ending to nitride. So there are a few examples of how to name ionic bonds. As always, if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks guys, see you.